Well, hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Great topic today. I'm going to teach you how to hit that little mid-range wedge shot. Okay, when you don't have that full wedge into the green, you've got that 30-yard or 40-yard or 50-yard, maybe 60-yard wedge shot that requires a little bit of touch, a lot of skill. Let me show you what we need to do for that one. Before we get into it though, if you're new to my channel, I provide you with just golf information here. So that's all there to help you improve your game. So if you're interested in improving your game, hit the subscribe button so you make sure that you don't miss a video. So let me show you what we need to do. If you haven't seen the video that I posted up a couple videos back about how to improve your golf skills, you may want to go back and watch that one, because that's what this golf shot right here is all about. This is all about how much skill do you have. Because what's required to hit this shot is all skills. So if I want to hit a wedge that's not a full wedge, what do I have to do? Well, I have to control the length of my swing. I can't make a full swing. I've got to make a shorter backswing with a shorter follow through. And I have to control the speed of my swing. I can't go at full blast. So I have to have the skill to shorten my swing, but to still have a pivot that's working in between that shorter backswing and that shorter follow through. Because the pivot is what is moving the shaft. If I make a golf swing that's too big and my pivot doesn't function properly, I'm then trying to do everything with my arms, and it just doesn't work, because it causes you to hit fat shots, it causes you to hit thin shots, it causes you to where you can't control the distance of the shot that you're trying to hit. So you need to get out onto the driving range, and you need to be very aware and very conscious about the size of your swing. Okay, so I'm going to make a swing here where I'm going to feel like my hands go just above my waist, and on my follow through, my hands will probably go to about shoulder high. Okay, and I'm going to make this swing nice and slow and nice and easy, but I'm working on the skill of shortening my swing. Now, because I'm hitting a shorter wedge, okay, I don't need my feet very wide here either. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to get set up. Nice little narrow stance, control the length of my backswing, control my forward swing, and have a great pivot in between. And that's all there is to it. It's simple in concept, but it requires you to have skills, okay? And you have to practice those skills, all right? So now, I'm going to make another swing here. This time I'm going to let my hands go back to about shoulder high on the backswing, and again about shoulder high on the follow through. And again, I've just got to let my pivot work in between. This pivot, moving the golf club, is what allows me to hit the ball solid. Okay, so here again, about shoulder high in the backswing. I don't need a big wide stance. Okay, nice little low trajectoried shot that I'm controlling my distance. Let me put you back here so you can see some. So let me hit those two shots again. First one, hands about waist high. Okay, narrow little stance, waist high to about shoulder high, but use my pivot, control my speed. Very nice little crisp shot, okay? Now, let's do it again. This time, I'm going to make my hands go to about shoulder high, Again, pivot has to move in between. Okay, nice little narrow stance, control my speed. Awesome. Now here's where the practice part comes in, and you developing these skills is so important. Because what you've got to figure out is you've got to figure out how to make these back swings and forward swings the right size and the right speed, and learn to hit that ball solid. Then you figure out how far that golf ball goes. So when you get out on the golf course, so let's just say that my backswing that went waist high to my forward swing that went shoulder high was traveling 40 yards. Well, then I know when I get on the golf course, hey, I'm at 40 yards. Well, here's how big my swing needs to be. Let's say that when I went shoulder high to shoulder high, that my golf ball traveled 65 yards. Well, therefore, I know when I get on the golf course that if I'm at 65 yards, here's how big my swing needs to be. Also, you need to play around out there with changing the speed of your pivot. So a little shoulder high to shoulder high with a softer pivot, a slower rate pivot has to keep moving, but I'm just doing a little bit slower, might produce a shot that goes 50 yards. So you've got to develop the skills to control the length of your backswing and to control the speed of your golf club and your pivot in order to hit this ball solid and figure out how far that ball goes. And that's it. And then what you can also do is start doing it with different wedges. Me, I carry a 56 and a 52. Well, hit the same shot with the 52 and the 56 and see what's the difference in the distance. Hit the same swing with the shoulder high to shoulder high with both wedges, see where the ball goes. So you end up with kind of a little yardage chart that, okay, I'm at 80 yards. Well, that's my 52-degree wedge and it's shoulder high to shoulder high. And I'm making these numbers up right now, but this is what you will find out. All right, I'm at 30 yards. Well, that's my 56-degree wedge and I'm at waist high to waist high, or waist high to shoulder high, whatever the case may be. So folks, this is where your skills come in. You've got to practice your skills because golf is a game of skill. Yes, it's a game of fundamentals, but you have to have the skills in order to produce the golf shots with the fundamentals. Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for coming in and watching this video. I hope it really helps your short game because when you can hit those wedges better, you give yourself such a better chance of scoring, okay? If you're new to my channel, like I said, this is what I primarily do on this channel. I give you good, sound golf advice to help you with your golf game. So if you're interested in learning and interested in getting better, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there so you don't miss any videos. Well, listen, folks, thanks a lot, and I'll see you all in the next video.